leader. I don't want to be a follower.
It's your boy Crypto Blood. Welcome to another episode of My Two Satoshis. It is November 12, 2018. I can't believe next Thursday is Thanksgiving. We're talking to the wife about that. But yeah, November fall is here, people. It is here for sure. Let me give a shout out to my man, Chris McCluskey. He wanted me to play this song by The Grouch called Leader. I don't know if they're a gospel rap group or what. I've heard this song before, can't tell you where. But what's good, people? Hope you guys are doing well today. And we're going to be talking about your guy, Fake Satoshi. And I saw a comment today, my man calls Roger Ver Fake Jesus. So we're going to be talking about a whole bunch of fake people today. Is Bitcoin Cash doomed? Is it over? I'll let you guys judge that. And the second item for today I'm going to cover, guys, is about China. There was rumors spreading that China had lifted the ban on cryptocurrencies. That is actually not true, and we're going to take a look at the details on that, man. It's been for a while now. It's literally, the ban has been almost a whole year. Not saying it has been successful, but surely we will see a lot more volume in cryptos if that ban wasn't there. So we'll take a look at that. But first, I want you guys to get over to, and I'll link this in the description of this video, Crypto Blood BitMEX Algo is now live. We're having a good time shorting this market, baby. That's for sure. Still in our short position. You can sign up, get a 20% discount until Friday, $2.99 for that. And again, all the details on the performance of this algorithm is there for you guys to see on TradingView. So it's not doctored up, it's real. Check it out. You'll be very pleased with that performance. And again, the BitMEX Algo versus what I was rolling out in prior cohorts is for leverage trading, so you can really make a lot of money with little capital. So check it out if you guys are interested. $2.99. Again, that discount is only for another 5 days here. So let's go ahead and take a look at that market cap. We're currently at $212 billion. Bitcoin's dominance is at 52%. Not really too much to talk about. You'll see here, ironically enough, I told you guys that we will probably get another test off the back of this trend line. So we did that. This one didn't quite touch it, and I knew we were probably going to touch it at some point, and we did that yesterday. We tapped it and bounced right off of it, but it looks like we're losing momentum off that bounce. If it touches it again, you're probably going to see a fail and break below this trend line, the top side of this trend line. So yeah, that's all I have for that at the moment. So I'll just keep you guys updated and posted if I see any differences on Twitter. First article out of Coin Insider: fake news, China has not lifted the Bitcoin ban. It says here, during the course of last week, the news was circulating that the Chinese government had lifted the blanketed ban it has on Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. One story which gained attention and traction in the industry was titled "China Lifts Bitcoin Ban. Individuals and businesses can now own cryptocurrencies legally." However, the news was based on an outdated piece of information from October 25th. And painted a picture which was inaccurate. The news was falsely connecting the court ruling of a Shenzhen Court of International Arbitration to the ban, as CN Ledger has described, and you'll see the tweet that they put out regarding that. It says here, while the markets are struggling, any good news comes as great news and will attract investors and cryptocurrency traders. However, it stimulates distrust in the industry when the news is fake and hype is unwarranted. As it stands at present, the Chinese government is not allowing cryptocurrency payments and trading within the country. Initial coin offering projects are also considered illegal, and there seems to be no intention to change that law regarding them. And as reported previously, the Chinese government has in fact been cracking down on cryptocurrency rather than allowing it. In August, the government set out to shut down all blockchain related events. Wow. That is crazy. So you guys gotta let me know. This is just wishful thinking. What would the cryptocurrency market cap look like today if China hadn't clamped down on cryptocurrencies? And this is not the first time. Maybe some of you know this, but this is maybe the third or fourth time that China has really come down on cryptocurrencies. I think this time has been the longest and most overarching decision by the Chinese government to ban it this time. But I think if we would probably have at least 150 more $1 billion in market cap, maybe 200 more. We know that the market cap is not correlating dollar for dollar. It's not a 1-to-1 ratio. I remember one guy on a fund strat said that it was like every dollar was the equivalent to like a $10,000 in market cap increase or something like that. I can't remember the exact ratio, but it definitely isn't 1-to-1. So I think we could probably be close to 500 billion in market cap if we had the Chinese ecosystem participating legally in this space. They're still participating, but with them being kind of underground black market, you're not going to see the adoption that we once did see. China at one time was the biggest purchaser of Bitcoin back in the earlier days. They were really propping the markets up. So you guys let me know your thoughts. Where would we be if China wasn't banned? I think much higher, much higher. But let's take a look at this second article really quickly. This one is out of Decrypt Media. It says here, is Bitcoin Cash doomed? It says here, Craig Wright could wreck the whole Bitcoin Cash network if he thwarts a pending fork this week, but he doesn't care. They're saying here that Craig Wright is playing chicken, and that's his philosophy. The Australian computer scientist and Bitcoin Cash zealot don't back down ever. He refused to back down over block size limitations, the issues which also resulted in the first Bitcoin split to Bitcoin Cash in August of 2017. He refused to back down from his claim that he is the mysterious Bitcoin inventor, Satoshi Nakamoto, even though it's been widely discredited. And now he refuses to back down over Bitcoin Cash, whose future is putting it at risk in a fork that threatens to upgrade the network to a turbocharged Bitcoin ABC. Aiming to maintain the Bitcoin Cash status quo, Wright and his company InChain are allied with billionaire Calvin Ayre, who runs the world's largest Bitcoin Cash mining pool, CoinGeek. They face formidable competition from the pro-fork contingent, which includes Bitmain, the biggest mining company in the world. Bitmain and its allies can bring massive computing power to bear on forcing the fork. Even Roger Ver, the CEO of Bitcoin.com, who created Bitcoin Cash from the original Bitcoin split, thinks Wright and the Bitcoin Cash miners are goners. Ver puts their odds of winning the hash wars at 10-1 against. And still, Wright won't give up. They will go bankrupt. I'm very happy to bankrupt them. We will bleed them, Wright tells Decrypt. The Bitcoin Cash network's Hardfork is planned for November 15th. The basic idea is the software upgrade to ABC would help the network scale and provide for smart contracts. The rankles Wright and his compatriots, who are strict fundamentalists and believe that such changes would corrupt the Bitcoin Cash blockchain, which they argue ought to be used exclusively for financial transactions. If the network splits into two chains, the result is potentially devastating. Indeed, Ver says that users and exchanges could lose money due to the double spending vulnerabilities. That's because when the chain splits, a kind of parallel universe is created in which users have some funds on both chains. An attacker could buy funds on one chain and submit the same transaction on the other chain, cheating the system by mirroring the transactions on both chains. That's called a double spend, ladies and gents. And typically in a split, network consensus among miners is reached to impose so-called replay protection, which prevents double spends. But in the pending fork, Wright has vetoed the protection, forcing the community to choose between Bitcoin SV or Bitcoin ABC. Without relay protection, double spends might occur, creating panic, and prices could plummet. Yeah, this is definitely a possibility here. And, I'm wondering if this could be some contagion into and spill over into the other cryptocurrencies, primarily Bitcoin. Could this affect Bitcoin? Do you guys think this fork and this issue could affect Bitcoin and the overall market in general? Wright says there is no Bitcoin Gold, no BTC versus ABC type battle here. This is one or the other. Long term, one dies. There is zero chance of both surviving, Wright says, and practically crackles when he adds, you get yourself into a nice solid old Land Cruiser, you cut the brakes and you lock the accelerator down as fast as you will go, then you put a blindfold on and wait until either one's dead or you win. This guy's crazy, man. Thus far, the opposing Bitcoin ABC camp has not flinched, and the ABCers are led by Jinghan Wu, founder of BitMEX Technologies and Bitcoin ABC, currently the most popular version of Bitcoin Cash software. So Jinghan Wu is throwing up his flag. He said he ain't having it. The ABC proponents see the fork as preserving the security and immutability of Bitcoin while giving it a wider array of functions. The smart contract friendliness of the software paves the way for tokens to be issued on the network, similar to the Ethereum network. In fact, Vitalik Buterin, generally recognized as the head priest of Ethereum, favors the Bitcoin Cash ABC split. So there's his kind of take on it. But Wright is a Bitcoin fundamentalist. He only wants to reintroduce elements of code that were present in the first Bitcoin release, version 0.1, and increase block sizes to 128 gigabytes, arguing that Satoshi's vision was never to have any except as a measure to stop spam. It is his fervent belief that Bitcoin has always been and shall always be a way of sending and receiving digital money without a middleman. Well, I think where he's failing to realize here, guys, is that the game evolves and we're past just having some type of digital currency to send and receive or transfer wealth. That's already done. That's with Bitcoin. We don't need any other ones if you're just talking about transferring wealth. And to me, I've told you guys this, that I kind of came to this realization earlier this year. To me, if you're talking about coins being spendable, you want a cryptocurrency that is inflationary that you use on a daily basis anyway. So I see, these stable coins really being the bridge between, hedging against a downturn in cryptos and spending your actual crypto gains. It's going to be a stable coin. I'm sorry. It just is. So stable coins are going to be as fast as any other crypto altcoin. And it just it defeats the purpose for you to have any other cryptocurrencies to actually use to spend on things. I also wonder with stable coins, is the IRS going to look at an event where you spend stable coins as a taxable capital gains event? I'm curious to know how they feel about that. But yeah, I don't see what Craig Wright is talking about. I think Roger Ver, the ABC team, is being progressive, and really they're probably seeing that they need some additional competitive advantage than just saying you can send this means of wealth back and forth across the globe. It's got to be more than that, in my opinion. The article goes on to say here, what's unclear is why he is being, meaning Craig Grant, so intransigent. When Bitcoin Cash split from Bitcoin, it allowed miners, developers, and owners to choose which chain they wanted to support. With a similar divide looming between him and Bitcoin ABC, it would seem to make sense for the two to run alternative chains rather than fight over one, destroying it in the process. I agree. And, I just think your guy, Craig Wright, is crazier than Roger Ver, and it just makes no sense. So I think Bitcoin SV is just going to die away. Bitcoin ABC, which has more utility, right? Now that, people can write smart contracts on top of it, at least it's a competitor to Ethereum, and it will be faster than Ethereum. So you guys let me know your thoughts on this whole Bitcoin Cash. Is it doomed? Is this going to really kill Bitcoin? Both of them. Is it a suicide for both, or will one prevail? I think a Bitcoin ABC is going to prevail. But you guys let me know your thoughts on that. Definitely give a shout out to Chris McCloskey. That's a white name for you, ain't it? But shout out to my man. Love the song request. Hey, no hate there, man. You can make fun of them ghetto black names. I won't have a problem with that. But shout out to him. And guys, make sure you like and subscribe. Click that bell. Share this video. And that's my 2 Satoshis for November 12th, 2018. I'm out of here. Holla.
In case I don't like one of